The first meeting between Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and French President Emmanuel Macron finally took place, and social media users everywhere cheered as the two leaders shook hands and took a stroll under the Sicilian sun in Taormina. Trudeau and Macron are the youngest heads of government participating in the G7 summit in Italy on Friday and Saturday. It seemed inevitable that the two progressive liberals would get along, and Macron appeared to think so too. And the French-Canadian friendship has a new face. At Justin Trudeau, we have to meet the challenges of our generations, and the newly elected French president tweeted, sharing a video of the two of them walking side by side. Macron also tweeted a picture of the two of them talking on a terrace overlooking a spectacular view of the Ionian Sea. And together, around common values, responding to issues related to terrorism, climate and economic cooperation, and Macron wrote. Trudeau and APO's response came 4 hours later, but it was worth the wait. And sitting down with Emmanuel Macron for the first time, talking jobs, security and climate, looking forward to more conversations, my friend, and Trudeau wrote, sharing a series of photos of the two of them in tweets in French and English. Trudeau is no stranger to the world of power bromance. The Canadian leader was close with former U.S. President Barack Obama, and SAIDHE and APO's miss him when he concluded his 2 terms in office. Perhaps his relationship with Macron can fill the void as Canada looks for progressive allies. It HASN and APO's always been the friendly between the Trudeaus and France. 50 years ago, when Pierre Trudeau, the current Prime Minister and APO's father, was Minister of Justice, a diplomatic incident occurred between the two countries. The former French President Charles de Gaulle sparked outrage during a visit to Canada when he uttered and long live free Quebec and in a show of support for the French-speaking region of the country, where separatists pushed for independence. Pierre Trudeau publicly wondered whether the French would have found it acceptable for a Canadian Prime Minister to shout and Brittany to the Bretons. And de Gaulle, clearly not amused, replied, and we have not one concession, nor even any courtesy, to extend to Mr. Trudeau, who is the enemy of the French entity in Canada. And that and APO's all water under the bridge. As Macron said, the Franco-Canadian friendship is as strong as ever. Social media users could not agree more.